Hello everyone, this is Fenris Lycon, and I hope you have a nice weekend in whatever tense makes the most sense when you're watching this video. It's been quite a pleasant weekend here in weather-wise in New England. So, alright, our goal this video is to do the Mohole, and I think I'll keep doing the videos. Build the Mohole. And I don't think there's a reason to restart until there's been some balances to the expansion. They've made a lot of bug fixes, but I think if we restart, it's going to just take forever for us to get into it, and then we probably might not even do too much with it. But I think after the Mohole, I want to then work on... Can't even see that. I want to work on one of the wonders. I want to do the artifact interface. So, we have not quite the crystals for it. Okay, I thought we were much closer with the exotic matter, but we'll need a lot of machine parts and a lot of electronics. So, we're going to need to build up our infrastructure for that. And we do have a cold wave. I was very much being silly and forgot to turn on our heater. Let's prioritize our domes for power. We should probably be better on power, during the day, and once we actually get this working. My bad. Okay. And I was also thinking, if we're going to do that, we need people to run those factories. If we need people, then we should look into doing the bioroids. I was originally hesitant to do the bioroids because with the Rebel Yell, if a bioroid becomes a renegade, they'll stay a renegade forever. And like, how are we going to deal with that? So I think we'll do the amplification first. I think that will be really good. We'll do the drone printing and then the bioroids. So my thought on how to deal with our increase of renegades, we have two options. We can either have very, very, very small domes where we won't trigger the Rebel Yell like threshold, but that's kind of hard. It's a very small colonist, so our domes would have to be very small. I even think this micro one is too big. Yes. We were close, but we need to go gather metals. Would anyone be up for trading us metals, even if we do like electronics? Oftentimes we don't get metals from in the trade pad. It's one of the things. Ooh, wait, maybe they will. They might have updated that. That would help quite a bit. What else could we sell? Oh, let's do if they're gonna give us metals, let's actually try concrete. We have a ton of concrete. Some more metals would definitely help, and once we get those metals, we'll have them a whole and we won't worry for metals at all. Do we have any metals underground? We actually do have quite a bit. And I think, yeah, we were trying to actually expand. We have these anomalies. But we can't expand and bring those up. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Oh, can we actually sneak by? Yes, perfect. No, we cannot. We have to level this area out just a tad. Perfect. So
Resources
we'll
are
bump
low.
back and forth. We can. They must have changed this because I've had so many troubles getting metals from rival colonists, and I've seen trade requests in which they offer metals before. So I if they did change this, I think it's a change for the better. I'm kind of excited for that. Let's turn these concrete extractors off. We don't need paved maintenance for them, as we don't really want to build the infrastructure to run the power. And, okay, so we have the machine parts for it. We don't have the metals, but we have our transport working on it. And we could start thinking about just placing it. It's okay to put your mole in cold ground, which even down here is normally cold, as it heats the area around it. So we could kind of put it down here out of the way. It is useful to heat the area around it during kind of cold waves. So if we squeezed it, but I think I just want to give it its own space. As we're probably not going to build a another dome down here. Yeah. We'll connect it with power. I will say, the other thing I do want to get scheduled is the meteor defense too. I find once you have a wonder, especially the Mohole, you kind of want meteor defense because like one meteor comes and it hits it and destroys it and you're like, ouch, that was 300 machine parts out the window. I'm going to put this on very low priority, so it's kind of something the drones work on when they don't have anything else to do. And we can kind of take them off of the higher workload. That way we don't we turn less of our metals into those kind of machine parts. Oh, we don't have enough power to run it at night, so we can actually use this during the day. I don't know if that would cause any problems. How are we looking here? And are you stuck, my friend? Oh, you are stuck. You got caved in. Well, shucks. I do want to keep exploring. There's all these anomalies. Do we have any... Do we have an extra... We do have an extra commander? Oh, no, we don't. It would be nice to bring one back. And if we don't turn this on, we have so much concrete, so maybe we don't turn it on for now. We'll keep accepting the concrete for metals. So we'll bring one of you down. Use the elevator. In fact, I also think I'll change the age group allowance. I also want children, I think, to be in this dome. Just to decrease the population a little bit in this. See if we can't potentially stay below the population threshold for Rebel Yell. Three probably won't do it though. So we should start getting more renegades. And yeah, when we do the Bioroids, I think I do want to get, I can't remember if I mentioned this. I think I got distracted. I very much do that. I want to have a renegade dome. So we're going to set up a dome somewhere. And we're going to set it, probably just a small dome. We're going to set it aside and just have it pretty much do its own thing. It's going to be filled with residents, you know, maybe a few service buildings, a whole bunch of security stations. And the idea is, if we get a lot of renegades, especially Bioroid renegades, they'll go to that dome. Eventually that dome should constantly like declare independence. When it declares independence after a few souls, it's one of the events you can get if you have a whole lot of renegades in a dome. They'll turn back. The dome will you lose control, you get the dome back, and all of the renegades convert over. Then we can bring all those people back into our normal domes and refill it up. So that's like, I think, the tentative plan to deal with our renegade problem, with especially for doing the Bioroids. we are actually looking pretty good on metals now. Nice. We have a new event. Cure for cancer. In the pursuit of technologies that allow us to exist on Mars, advanced science practices have earned us an invitation to take part in a currently ongoing, prestigious, and noble science project dedicated to finding the cure for cancer. Although there is little reason to believe there will be any dramatic benefits for the colony, the cure for cancer is the holy grail for human civilization as a whole. There's not a person on any world that is neutral to this cause. If we have a shot at bringing this dragon down, then by all means. Yeah, sure. Let's definitely go. So we should have a new attempt. It's pretty cheap. I'll queue it up. It might be a while till we get to it. And I know in real life you always hear about like kind of the cure for cancer, but one of the reason why it's very, very tricky is there's not like one cancer. So oftentimes there's a cure for a specific type of cancer. And there's a lot of different causes for it. So it's very hard to find like a universal cure. But I do hope we one day solve that. And maybe even a whole bunch of other problems that come from getting old. Yes, please, Space Y, give us more of those delicious metals. Alright, we should now have you down here. I'm a little turned about. How many metals we have? So we'll move 80 up. Let's see how fast I can click 80 times. $60, $70, $80. And how are we doing with our progress here? Should also throw another light down. See how many of these I can actually click on and clear. I hope this is actually the right way to go. We do have quite a bit of area like still anomaly analyzed. We stumbled upon some volcanic melt inclusion. These microscopic solidified bubbles. We've seen this one before.
Anomaly found.
I think you're stuck. Wait, are you stuck? Can you get out? No, you're stuck. So we can't really do anything until we rescue our explorer. Oh, and we are also trying to capture some meteors. Oh no, our transport got stuck. Quick, go rescue him. The reason is we're testing the kind of the anomalies on the surface are not broken, but I don't suspect there'll be any problems. And we used to have a whole bunch of fuel, although we should we lost one of our fuel refineries. We probably should turn this one on, even during the cold wave. Dust storms are something we might want to watch out for. In fact, it looks like it's not in. Surprised it's not frozen. Nice. So we should have the metals. With that said, I think this is the last time we actually need to trade for metals. We'll have our own constant supply. We'll need to bring mostly the concrete over, so that's going to take a while. It's going to take a while for just our drones to move all their supplies, and we can actually speed things up. Alright, I do not want anything.
Research complete.
Cool.
Milestone achieved.
We've captured meteors. Apparently, wait. Oh, this is the first time we did a special project. So we got a little extra. Ooh. And it's landing. Oh, no. Well.
Anomaly found.
Transport. It's only a malfunction. It didn't get completely destroyed. We'll let this kind of fix itself. This could have been very, very much a disaster if it landed a little bit further to the north. And we'll hold our
Anomaly found.
rocket here for now. Yeah, we don't need any more of those resources. I think it's just gonna be time. And once we get it up, we do need more polymers. So we do have, oh, we do not. I got rid of the factory. That's something we're gonna need. So we
Anomaly
can see if we
found.
can't trade for it. So we're working on getting things out on the elevator. The drones are looking a little bit rough array. A little bit confused. I think I just want to rescue you for now. Wow, you got very much buried. Let's see if we can't clear some of these out. And come back. And drones again, a little bit confused. Finding the
Meteor
underground, they
shower
somehow
incoming.
they get stuck. Oh yeah, I know how meteors work. Thank you very much. And can move you here. Transport, are you still working? You are. Perfect. Perfect. We can leave you for there for a little bit and go rescue our explorer so we can actually get these anomalies. We should just get research for them. Bring us a little bit closer to the Bioroids. Have our population increase quite a bit. And in fact, if I'm thinking too, if we well, we can turn off the subsurfer seeder. These domes are more comfortable because they have these vistas, but is comfort like really that important for Bioroids where they can't have children? Like we can just have like a minimum comfortable domes. So maybe we produce the Bioroids like here and then find another place for them to live. That would definitely be an option. Oh, you're working again. Let's get you back
Research
to...
complete.
Yep. Anomalies look good now. So what do we need for the drone printing? This is one, or assembler. We do have the electronics. We do have the metals. This is one
Anomaly
that does take people.
analyzed.
So we could
Anomaly found.
are drones gonna be able to get out of here? Yes. People? Well, I think I want to just make things a little bit easier and put a ramp down. I think right there's fine. We'll get
Anomaly analyzed.
the drone assembler. Kind of fits right here perfectly. Might be a little bit of ways from this dome. I think they have to go out this way and walk over, but I don't suspect there will be any problems. We're just waiting on concrete. Let's actually up the priority of this now. And we'll get this built.
Anomaly analyzed.
Beautiful. So we got all of those anomalies from the meteors that we captured. And we can start thinking of what we're going to use our metals. Might be a little bit preemptively, we did buy them, but let's see if anyone will give us a little polymers for metals. Ah, they will. we can kind of become like a little bit of a trading company now, sending out the resources we're gathering. Or will be
Research
from
complete.
perfect.
Milestone achieved.
Nice, and that gives us the well, this is, we actually have all the people we can do. Oh, whoops. Need a cable. But we have the mole, and now we actually have bioroids, so we should be able to construct them. We'll need electronics, so we should get a electronics factory. And I don't know if did we buy one? We did, or we have the technology for it. Actually, I can check here. No, but we have the technology for it. But not the electronics to build it. Oof. But we'll go back to Earth with our rare metals. We'll buy the electronics or the electronics factory and get that going, and then we'll get the bioroids. So we should be pretty
Resources are
well
low.
set. And I think I'll end the video here. We got our wonder. I will be continuing the series. We'll work on upgrading the mohole. We'll work on increasing our population, and we'll work on our wonder underground, which will need a lot more stuff. And so we're gonna get all of the infrastructure and domes going here, and I'll see you guys the next time. So without further ado, this is Fenris Lycon signing out.